I recently saw a quote from Atlanta Braves pitcher Tyler Matzik. He was talking about the pressure he put on himself as a young baseball player and how poorly he dealt with failure. Now, baseball is a sport where failure is the norm. The greatest players in the history of the game fail far more than they succeed. 300 is a good batting average. That translates into a 70% failure rate. So it's always something to see young baseball players kick and cuss and throw their equipment around when they strike out, as if they are the only people in the ballpark surprised by their failure. Tyler Matzik finally figured things out, and he says, failing doesn't make you a failure. That statement got my attention because I always thought that, by definition, failing does make you a failure. Dictionary.com says that a failure is a person or thing that proves unsuccessful. However, it doesn't say when that success or lack thereof is to be measured, or exactly how to measure it. Cody Bellinger plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I have mixed feelings about this guy, because over the last few years, he's played an important role in some important games against my home team, Atlanta Braves. He will get up to bat and fail over and over again. It's not uncommon for him to strike out 2 or 3 times in a game. He never gets angry. He just walks back to the dugout. He will be 0 for 3 or 0 for 4 on the night. And just when you've written him off as a failure and given up on him, he'll get up to bat in the last inning and hit a game-winning 3-run homer. Is he a failure? He's 1 for 5. His batting average is 200. But he just won the league championship game. Rather than focus on the outcome of our attempts, I think a better measure of ourselves is our reaction to our successes and our failures. Our reactions say a lot more about us than our accomplishments. Variables beyond our control can have a lot of effect on outcomes, but your reaction is all you. It's easy to let disappointment and self-degradation take over after a series of failings. But if you're still breathing, it's not time to measure yet, which means that you don't get to self-evaluate anyway. It will be up to someone else to determine if you were a success or a failure. So don't give up just yet. And if you feel like you are failing, let your responses to your failures be an inspiration to those watching. You can throw your helmet and kick and cuss and blame the umpire, or you can get up next time and win the game.